Coming in right side, Sip. It goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch, which is a called strike 3.
West Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Pleasant good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to New Rockford. My name is Greg for yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. And we got game 2 of our triple header coming up next. Be Velva taking on Hillsboro Central Valley. And Velva coming into this game with a 6-0 record, and HCV coming into this game with a 1-1 record as Hillsboro Central Valley just beat Carrington in the first game today that started at 10 a.m. 5-4 in a dandy. Hillsboro Central Valley scored 4 runs in the top of the third, and then Carrington got 4 back in the bottom of the fourth. And then HCV got the what would be eventually the winning run in the top of the 6th, and they hold on in a tight one as Carrington had the tying run at third, and on a grounder it was a throwing error at short over to first, and then the first baseman gloved it and went home as a third baseman. The third base runner tried to take home on that, and they threw him out at home, and that was the end of the game. So 5-4, Hillsboro Central Valley defeats Carrington in that first game, and then after this one we'll have Carrington and Velva. So we'll still have 2 more games coming up here for you from New Rockford. So I want to thank and welcome everybody for tuning in. Thanks to all of our sponsors. This is the Irie Insurance pregame report, and Irie Insurance pregame here for you on yourliveevent.com. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Visit their website, irieinsurance.com, to get a free quote. Also, our interviews are brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. You can visit their website, dhb.bank. And we're going to get right into the starting lineups here as we're going to be starting pretty quick. Velva took their infield already. HCV doesn't get infield because they played earlier. So we're going to be starting here pretty quick. So American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. Visit crystalsugar.com. Okay, so let's get to the starting lineups here for you. First up, the home team, which will be Hillsboro Central Valley, as they're taking the field right now. So Tyson Leshik will bat leadoff behind the plate. Austin Cotton will bat second. Chase Halfley third. Braden Chenault fourth. Riley Richter fifth. Alexander Duffner sixth in center field. Elijah Smallbeck seventh. Bryce Miller eighth, and Tyson Sumby batting ninth in right field. The pitcher here for Hillsboro Central Valley will be Riley Richter. So Riley Richter will be your pitcher. And then at first base is Bryce Miller. So Richter on the mound taking his warm-up tosses. Visitors for the Velva Drake Animus Aggies, Cooper Kittleson will bat leadoff behind the plate. Then Reggie Bruner. Hank Bodine will bat third. Ben Shep fourth. Mason McPeak third. Reese Steffen, the DH, batting sixth. Braden Bossert at second, batting seventh. And Mason Kraft and Kason Larson, and pitching will be Wesley Nicholson for Velva Drake Animus. So these 2 teams will meet here today in this triple header and pair non-region games here, of course. Class B baseball for you. And, of course, none of this was be possible without our great sponsorship. So we appreciate that from everybody, all of our sponsors. Thanks for tuning in. So that was our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. And we are broadcasting here from the Farmers Union Insurance Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl with Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, offering home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. And our scoreboard is Tim Cassette Seeds. So we'll get to that here shortly. But yeah, so we are set for action here in game 2 of 4. There is actually 4 games here, but we're going to have just the first 3. New Rockford, where we're at, will host Harvey at 4:30. So that's why the game started a little bit earlier, as they wanted to get all the games done before the New Rockford game. And if here's the first pitch of the ball game, and the first pitch coming across at 12:17. So we're 12 minutes behind schedule here. I'm sorry, 17 minutes behind schedule for this one, as this one was scheduled at noon today. I think it was a ball. There's ball 2 now. So 2 balls and no strikes from Riley Richter to Cooper Kittleston of Velva. So now the pitch, and it misses. So it's going to be 3-0 to Cooper Kittleston at home for Velva. The Velva Aggies, Velva Drake Animus. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. So it's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike now. There's a strike. So 3-2. So Velva Drake Animus from Region 6. They're 6-0. They've called strike 3. So Richter gets Kittleston looking for out number 1. So 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the first. And now it'll be Reggie Bruner. I was talking with head coach for Velva, Matt Weidler, in his 12th year. He's assisted by Quinn Long. Coach Weidler and Coach Long, they were talking about they have not had a cancellation or postponement this year. So this is their 7th game of the year. And for Hillsboro Central Valley, they are 1-1. Head coach for HCV is Benjamin Strand in his 3rd year, and he's assisted by Kevin Locken. First offering from Richter misses. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Bruner. There's a roller to third. That's Chenault up with it over to first and out. So 5-3 put out. 2 up and 2 down. Here is Hank Bodine now for Velva Drake Animus. Hank Bodine, the center fielder, will bat to face Riley Richter of Hillsboro Central Valley. Hillsboro Central Valley, a Region 2 team. There's a strike right down the plate. 0-1. Missing. It's going to be 2-0, or 1 ball, 1 strike now. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing high, fly. Center fielder going back, tracking underneath, and makes the play. And that's going to do it here. So it's a 1-2-3 inning as Duffner makes the put out for HCV. So Bodine flies out, and that's going to do it here for Velva. So we will head now to the home half of the bottom of the first inning with no score and HCV coming to bat. You're listening to live Class B baseball from New Rockford right here on yourliveevent.com.
Halsted Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halsted, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halsted Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halsted Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Grow with us. Build with us. Ada Building Center, LLC. They offer estimates and drafting on homes, houses, shops, lake cabins, garages, and more. From start to finish, thank you for choosing Ada Building Center, LLC for your building material needs. 218-784-3661, Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. To see their latest building projects, visit their Facebook page.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
2-0 to Tyson Leshek of Hillsboro Central Valley here in the home half of the first. On the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, no score here in the bottom of the first inning. On the mound is Wesley Nicholson for Velva. And the pitch is missing. So I think we got 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So 2-2 the count to Leshek. So Nicholson looks in and kicks and fires. Missing, so it's going to be count full. And the pitch. There's a walk. So Leshek is on. Leadoff walk will bring up Austin Cotton now of Hillsboro Central Valley. Timeout's brought to you by Nodak Insurance. Brad Richter. There's a ball to Cotton. For all your insurance needs, see Trail County agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. It's Nodak Insurance Agency. Our in-between innings. There's a bunt and I think a foul. Must be a foul tipped out there. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 the count with a runner at first here for Hillsboro Central Valley. So we got Carrington and Velva coming up after this, approximately 2 o'clock here on your live event. And the pitch. Nice big curve. I think it's in there for a strike. Throw down a second, and they got him. Nope, that's not in time. So it got in safely. I thought they got him, but not in time. Runner strikes out. Oh, wait, let's see. Yeah, focus down. Let's see here. Yep. So Cotton strikes out. And the runner at second is Leshek now. So do we chase Hafley at the plate? And the ball's going to get away. Going to go to the backstop. That'll take the runner to third. So Leshek now at third with 2 down. Let's see here. And the pitch. Swing and a foul by the plate again. To Hafley. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Hafley. With Leshek at third base. 1 down here. And the pitch. Sails outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Hafley. From Wesley Nicholson of Velva. Full line of the pitch. Nice pitch in there for a strike. 2-2 to chase, 2 chase Hafley from Wesley Nicholson with Leshek at third for the Burros. Full line in the pitch. Fly ball, opposite field, and that'll drop for hit. Could be extras as Leshek will score, and it'll be a long single off the bat of Hafley. And Hillsboro Central Valley strikes first. So Hafley a single to right field. And scores Leshek for the first run of the ball game. So 1-0. Hillsboro Central Valley leading Velva here. Now it's Chenault. And missing ball 1. from Wesley Nicholson. So the Burros strike first here with one down. Braden Chenault, the cleanup man, and the pitch. Missing. 2-0 to Chenault. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one to Braden Chenault. Swing and a foul back behind the plate. So it's going to be 2-2 now. Count is even to Braden Chenault of Velva. Or I'm sorry, Hillsboro Central Valley. Nicholson gets a sign from Kittleson and checks first. Here it is. Swing and a fly ball. Second baseman tracking on the edge of the infield makes the putout. So that's Bossert at second. And Chenault is out on a pop-up in the infield. Runner stays put at first, so 2 down now. And now it's going to be Riley Richter to bat for Hillsboro Central Valley. So we're playing in New Rockford because this tournament or this triangular triple header was supposed to be in Carrington originally. There's a ball. But Carrington doing some renovations to their ball field at City Park in Carrington. And they started last fall, and it's just not quite done yet. So we're thinking that for most of April, Carrington, or if not all of April, Carrington will play their home games here in New Rockford. So that's why this triple header got moved to New Rockford. Of course, Carrington, New Rockford, just 15 miles apart. Ball. So I want to thank everybody here in New Rockford for their hospitality, including Athletic Director Elliot Belquist, and thank them for letting Carrington play their home baseball games on their field this year. So that's pretty cool. So we appreciate that. Let's see. There's a ball. 3-0 to Riley Richter. We'll try and get a game time temp here. It was 47 degrees the first pitch at 10 a.m. this morning. There's a walk. So Richter will reach. Runners at second and first now with 2 down. It's definitely a little warmer out there now. Let's see what we got for a temp. 61 now in New Rockford. Winds south at about 10 to 15 and partly to mostly sunny sky here in New Rockford. So pretty nice day for baseball. Really no chance of precip at all. I don't think till maybe Sunday night, Monday. There's some chances of precip around our area here. I know Carrington is supposed to play here on Monday, so we'll see if we'll be able to get that game on for you here on yourliveevent.com. Carrington, I think they're hosting Langdon that day, if I'm not mistaken. There's a ball to Duffner. Duffner scored the go-ahead run for HCV against Carrington last game in the sixth, in the top of the sixth, and that would be the end up the winning run as it was 5-4 your final. HCV won that one, the Burros over the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think our umps, we got Jim Hirsch in the field, and I'm not sure who's behind the plate. We'll double check here. That's a ball missing. 2-1 to Alexander Duffner of Hillsboro Central Valley with 2 on, 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Burros trying to add to their lead. There's a ball. Base is going to be loaded now at 2 down for Alexander. Or check that, it's Elijah Smallbeck. So Smallbeck will dig in. There's a strike. And the pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Center fielder tracking, coming in and makes the play. So that's going to do it here as HCV is retired. And so Now we will head to the top of the second. So we've played an inning, and your score on the Tim Cassette scoreboard, the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard here for you. 1-0, Hillsboro Central Valley leading.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. We're in the top of the second on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard. 1-0 Hillsboro Central Valley leading Velva Drake Animus. And 0-2 the count to Shep. Pitch from Richter is lined to right field. Right fielder coming on and makes the grab. Oh, let's see. I think he might have. Yeah, he did. That was a nice play there in right field by Sunby. So it's going to be out number one. Kind of dove down for that one, so nice job there by Sunby. Now it's Mason McPeak, and he'll follow it back. Be 0-1 to McPeak, and then Reese Steffen here, 4-5-6 batters. 4 batter flied out. Now it's number 5 batter McPeak, and the pitch. Ball. 1-1 to McPeak from Riley Richter of Hillsboro Central Valley. And the pitch. Another fly ball. And that one's going to drop. So that one's going to drop right in front of the right fielder, Sunby. So McPeak will reach on a single. Loop single to right. Runner at first with one down. Here's Reese Steffen. And pitch. Grounder. Going to go to deep short. Shortstop gloves it. Long throw and got him. Nice play. That's Halfley over there to Miller. So Halfley at short does a nice job firing out Steffen, 6-3. And now runner stays put moves to second. So runner at second now with 2 down. And here's Braden Bozert. So Bozert digs in the pitch. Swung on, fly ball. Center fielder coming on, or the shortstop going back right by the edge of the infield there into the outfield. It makes the play. That's Halfley again for the putout. So Bozert is out on a weak fly to deep short. All right, so for Velva Drake Animus, they'll leave a runner stranded at second and no runs across. All right, we'll head now to the bottom of the second. And on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, it's 1-0 Hillsboro Central Valley leading.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back here on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard. It's 1-0 Hillsboro Central Valley leading Velva. We're in the bottom of the second. For HCV, it's 8-9-1 batters. Miller to lead it off. They'll face Wesley Nicholson of Velva. So the pitch to number 13, Miller, is a swing and a miss. So let's see. I think we got 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Miller. Then Sunby and Leshik. And the pitch. There's a strike. 2-2 to Miller. 1 in the pitch from Nicholson. High chopper. Third baseman charging. Gloves. Fires across. And wild throw. And the ball is going to get away. And the runner will be safe. So we'll see how they rule this. Might be an error. We'll double check. So runner at first now with nobody out. And now it's going to be Tyson Sunby, the number 9 batter. Oh, we're going to get, yep, that's an error. Error E3. So now Sunby will dig in. Sunby set, or Nicholson sets and fires. There's a strike. 0-1 to Tyson Sunby. On deck is the leadoff man here, Leshik for Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. And the pitch. It's a bunt in front of the plate, foul. It's be 0-2. Sunby quickly down. We're broadcasting from the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl with Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, offering home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. A bunt, and it's going to be a strike. So that's going to be it for Sunby. He strikes out. So 1 down now. Now it's Leshik. So Farmers Union, Ryan Opdahl. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. And the pitch. Swing a fly. It's going to go to left field. Left fielder underneath makes the grab. So left fielder there. I'm sorry, right fielder is Kraft. So it'll be another put out. So Leshik flies out to right field for the outs, and runner stays put at first. 2 down. Here's Cotton. Cotton to face Nicholson. And the pitch. Sails outside. 1-0 to Cotton of HCV. He's 0 for 1. He struck out earlier today. So on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, it's 1-0 Hillsboro Central Valley leading Velva here in the home half of the second. That one outside from Wesley Nicholson. 2 balls, no strikes to Austin Cotton, number 4 for the Burros. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Cotton. And the pitch. Swinging, it's a roller to second. Second baseman gloves, fires across to first and out. So Cotton's out in the 4-3. That's going to do it here for Hillsboro Central Valley. All right, well, we have played 2 complete now. And we will head now to the top of the third. And on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, it is 1-0 HCV leading Velva.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. We're in the top of the third. And let's see, offering to Mason Kraft. I think it's 2 balls and 1 strike, I believe, from Riley Richter. So it's 8-9-1 batters here for Velva. And it's going to be 3-1 now. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Kraft. And then Larson and Kittleson here facing Richter of HCV. And the pitch. There's a strike. So count full now. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Kraft of Velva. And the pitch. Grounder to third. Third baseman gloves. Fires. And got him. So Chenault over to Miller. 5-3. 1 up and 1 down. Now it's Jason Larson for Velva. Richter takes the side in the pitch. And it's fouled. So it's going to be 0-1 to Jason Larson. Pitch swung on and lifted. Catcher giving chase and makes the grab. So kind of in between the dugout and first or home plate and foul territory, and Larson is retired. Or no, maybe he didn't make it. He didn't make it, it looks like. So Larson's still up. So it's going to be 0-2 to Larson. I don't know, must have been out of play then. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jason Larson. And the pitch. That one's low and in the dirt, dug out by Leshek behind the plate for the Burros. 2-2 now to Jason Larson of Velva. Aggies from Region 6. 6-0 on the year. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly. So it's to the right fielder. Tracking, going back, and makes the grab. So Sunby makes the putouts. Two down now and nobody on. Here's Kittleson. And the pitch swung on. Foul. 0-1 to Kittleson. Kittleson 0 for 1 today, the leadoff man for Velva. Struck out his first time up facing Riley Richter. And pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2, so Kittleson quickly down in the count here. No balls and 2 strikes from Riley Richter of the Burros. And the pitch. High and tight. 1-2. Still got another game coming up after this one. Velva and Carrington will have it for you approximately 2 o'clock. That one's low. Earlier today was Hillsboro Central Valley defeating Carrington 5-4. So that was the 10 a.m. game this morning. There's 3 games today. Swinging a fly ball. And second baseman going back. Center fielder coming on and makes the grab. So center fielder there, Duffner makes the put out. And that's going to do it here. Kittleson is retired on a fly out to shallow center. And that's going to do it here for the top of the third. All right, on the Tim Gazette Seed scoreboard, it's 1-0 HCV.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Welcome back here to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. And thanks for tuning in. We got Class B baseball on the airways here for you on Your Live Event. And for Hillsboro Central Valley in the bottom of the third, it's 3-4-5 batters to the heart of the order. Halfley, Chenault, and Richter to face Nicholson. And the count is 1-1 to Halfley. Halfley 1 for 1 today, a single. And the pitch. Swung, that's ripped to center, and that'll drop for a hit in front of the center fielder, Bodine. So Halfley with a single. That's the first hit of the ball game for Velva Drake Animus. Now Braden Chenault, 2's 0 for 1. So Velva, the tying run at first with nobody out here in the bottom of the third on the Tim Gazette Seed scoreboard. And the pitch. It's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Chenault. Nope, that was a strike. Pitch now from Nicholson. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Pitch from the righty. Nicholson misses, so that's be the first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chenault. Set and the delivery. Missing. Should be 2-2 now to Chenault. This game an hour and a half old now. I'm sorry, a half hour old. We started at 12:17. I think somewhere around there. There's sales outside. And the ball's going to get away. That takes the runner to second. So Halfley now at second. And the pitch. Way outside. That's going to be a walk. So 2 on now. Halfley at second. Chenault at first. Here's Riley Richter, who walked his first time up. That'll get a meeting. The inbounds, or the infield meeting here. So Riley Richter, let's see. Will come up. Check out the schedule here for the other games on your live event. As we got, of course, Carrington Velva coming up later today, approximately 2 o'clock. And then also today we got North Dakota softball, Red River taking on Hillsboro Central Valley. That's a 4 o'clock start. Then we got some Minnesota baseball today at 4:15. So you can watch or see our current schedule, future and past. You can watch past broadcasts, all available right here on yourliveevent.com. So after the visit, here's Richter now. We'll dig in. And we got runners at first and second. There's a strike to Richter. It's 0-1 from Wesley Nicholson. So nobody out here yet for Hillsboro Central Valley. There's a swing and a grounder foul. 0-2. Richter quickly down in the count here. And the pitch. Low. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Richter. Sharply hit ball. That's going to go to third. They go to second. Relay to first and out. That's a double play there for Velva. Hillsboro Central Valley had 3 double plays in the first game. And there's a double play now for Velva. So Richter is retired. Halfley goes to third. And Chenault is out on the double play. So 2 down now. First pitch swinging is Duffner, and it's a foul, so it'll be 0-1 to Duffner. Duffner walked his first time up facing Nicholson. So HCV trying to add to their lead here as they lead at 1-0 over Velva on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard here in the bottom of the third inning. There's a strike. So 0-2 to Alexander Duffner. And the full line in the delivery. Rip foul past third, just foul. So Duffner stays alive at no balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing, foul back again. So 0-2 still. And the pitch. Sails outside. First ball to Duffner. Rip, that's going to get in. Pass short for a single to left field for Duffner, and that'll score Halfley. So Duffner knocks one in. Halfley scores, and it's 2-0. Hillsboro Central Valley leading here. On the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, and the pitch. Swung on, fly ball. Center fielder coming over, and can't come up with the ball. Runner will round second. He'll go to third. So the runner's at the corners now. On hit by Smallbeck. So runners at the corners. And now Bryce Miller will dig in, who reached on an error. And the pitch. There's a strike to Miller, 0-1. 0-1. Here's a pitch to Miller. Swing and flies foul. Down over the first base dugout. So it'll be no balls and 2 strikes still to Miller. Yeah, the pitch. Swing, just got a piece. So it stays alive at no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch from Nicholson. Called strike 3. Miller gets caught looking for out number 3. All right, we have played 3. And your score on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard. It is now Hillsboro Central Valley 2, Velva Drake Animus 0.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Tick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey there! We're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience. Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards. So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Welcome back here. Reggie Bruner grounds out to the pitcher, so 1-3 put out. So 1 up, 1 down. Here's Hank Bodine. So Tim Cassette Seeds scoreboard. It's 2-0. Hillsboro Central Valley leading Velva. Pitcher's a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and that's going to go to the gap. And that could be extras. So Bodine rounding second. He's going to dig for 3. Here's the play, and it is in time. They got him out, so nice relay there by the right fielder. That was Smallbeck. He got it in. I think it was Halfley, and they got him out at third. So Bodine tried to stretch that double into a triple and got caught. So Bodine is out. So 2 down now. And here's Ben Shep. There's a comebacker, and they'll fire over, and that's going to be a quick inning here as Shep is out on a 1-3. So that's going to do it here for Velva. And now we will head to the bottom of the 4th. And on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, it's still 2-0 Hillsboro Central Valley leading Velva. And our in-between innings brought to you by Nodak Insurance. And Nodak Insurance and Brad Richter Agency. So Nodak Insurance, for all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. We'll be back.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Bring the kids along and have them try out the skee ball and foosball table while you browse jerseys, hats, and other items. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles in Hillsboro.
Welcome back here to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. And in between innings, brought to you by Nodak Insurance, Brad Richter Agents, and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville, Brad Richter of Hillsboro. Okay, so the strikeout. Sunby strikes out for out number 1. Now Leshik will bat here in the bottom of the 4th. So Leshik, the leadoff man for Hillsboro Central Valley. A fly ball. Right fielder tracking, going over, and makes the play. So that'll be retired. That'll be Leshik retired on a fly out to right field. 2 down. And now it'll be Austin Cotton, number 2 batter here for Hillsboro Central Valley. First offering misses, ball 1. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss from Wesley Nicholson. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Cotton. And the pitch. Sharply hit to first. First baseman gloves. Runs it over. Steps on the bag. Another quick inning here. So unassisted put out by Shep at first base. And that's going to do it. All right. Well, we'll head now to the top of the 5th. And on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, it's still 2-0 Hillsboro Central Valley.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Welcome back here to New Rockford, and McPeak hits a grounder to third, and Chenault fires across, and the throw took the first baseman off the bag, so it might be an error there at third. So that'll put leadoff man on here for Velva Drake Animus. Next offering to Reese Steffen from Riley Richter, misses. It's 1-0. So Steffen, number 6 batter in the order for Velva. He's 0 for 1, a ground out his first time up, facing Riley Richter. And Richter fires, misses. Be 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to Steffen. And the pitch. There's a strike, runner goes, throw down, not in time. So McPeak at second base now. With nobody out. So Velva trying to keep the lead here in the top of the 5th inning and get a run on the scoreboard here as they're being shut out right now. Here's a foul. 2-2 to Steffen. 5th innings brought to you by Farmers Union, Ryan Opdahl Insurance Agency, offering home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. That's Farmers Union, Ryan Opdahl Agency. So the 2-2 now misses, so it's going to be 3 balls and 2 strikes to Steffen. Richter gets gets a sign from Leshik and fires. Called strike 3. Steffen gets caught looking for out number 1. Big pitch there with the runner at second base. Big out there now. It's going to be Braden Bozart, who's 0 for 1. Number 7 batter. He'll face Richter. Bozart. Throw a look back to second. Bozart flew out his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. Pitch coming from Richter, the righty of Hillsboro Central Valley. Nope, he'll look back at second again. Fake throw. And McPeak slides back in. No throw. And the pitch. Swinging a fly. Speed at center. And that's going to be dropped by the shortstop in shallow center. Shortstop Halfley came out. Probably a hit by Bozart. That'll take the runner to third base now. So runners at the corners and 1 down. Here's Kraft. So Velva will put the tying run at first with 1 down. Mason Kraft 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up, number 8 batter. And the pitch swung on, fly ball. Right fielder going over, now coming on, kind of misjudged, and he can't come up with the ball. And the runner will go over to third, and the runner will score too. So it's going to be, nope, check that. It's going to be the runner holds. Runner holds there, and they try to double him up or try to get him off there. So it's going to be bases loaded now. So right fielder Smallbeck kind of misjudged that. He took a couple steps back at first, then he had to hurry up and try and catch up, but he couldn't quite make the play. And so that will be bases loaded now. That's going to be for Larson. It misses 1 ball, no strikes to Larson, who's 0 for 1, number 9 batter. And the pitch coming in. There's a fly ball. Center fielder going over to his left. He makes the play on the run. Runners all tag, and the run across. Runner advances second to third, so Velva gets on the board. So a sac fly off the bat of Kason Larson. And that's to center field. That scores McPeak. And Bozart goes to third base. And the runner stays put at first. So it'll be 2-1 now. 2 down. So Velva gets on the board here now on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard. Now I'll get a visit to the mound by Hillsboro Central Valley. So still runners at the corners for Velva Drake Animus. They get a run across here in the top of the 5th. Coming up, we'll still have another contest after this one. We'll have Carrington against Velva Drake Animus. That's scheduled at 2 o'clock. I know we started this one a little late. I think it was about 15 minutes late, a little later. So we might be a little bit behind schedule yet. Kind of depends. We're 111 right now. So this game already in the 5th. We'll see what happens. But okay, now it's going to be Kittleson to dig in, the leadoff man for Velva. So Kittleson to dig in to face Richter of Hillsboro Central Valley. And Richter steps off. Runners at the corners for Velva. 1 run across here this inning. Richter sets and the pitch. Grounder foul. 0-1 to Kittleson. Richter checks the runners at the corners and fires. Ball, and they get the runner. The ball's going to go into right field, and a runner will score. And now the runner from first is going to take third. So kind of a risky throw over there to first, and the ball does get away, so it pays off for Velva. So Bossert will score. And all the way to third is Kraft. So we're tied at 2 now. So Velva just tied this one up. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. First baseman tracking, catcher tracking, and can't make the play there in between first at home and first. As Leshik, boy, that would have been a big out, but out in the third out. Kind of reached the last half second, but couldn't quite come up with it. So Kittleson gets another chance here for Velva. Here's the pitch from Richter. That's swung on. Lifted, first baseman backpedaling. Can't make the play in foul territory. So let's see, what do we got for a count now? Not sure. Is it 0-2? Kittleson 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout today. Leadoff man for Velva. Go ahead run at third for Velva here in the top of the 5th. Got a check swing. It's going to be a slow roller to first. First baseman gloves it and steps on the bag, and that's going to do it here. As Miller makes the play and kind of a half swing bunt attempt there, and it was kind of a quick roller actually down first and stayed fair. And Miller gloved it and made the unassisted putout. So that's going to end the threat here for Velva, but they do come up with 2 runs and they tie this ball game. So we'll head now to the bottom of the 5th inning, and your new score is Velva 2, Hillsboro Central Valley 2 on the Tim Gazette Seed scoreboard. We'll be back.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
First pitch, and it's going to be a single to left field off the bat of Chase Halfley. So Halfley gets things going here for Hillsboro Central Valley. So runner at first in the bottom of the 5th, and on the Tim Gazette Seed scoreboard, it's tied at 2, Velva and Hillsboro Central Valley. Here's Braden Chenault now, who's 0 for 1, a flyout and a walk today. He'll face Nicholson of Velva, Drake Animus again. Misses. This will be 1 ball, no strikes to Braden Chenault. 0 for 1, a flyout and a walk. And the pitch. Swing and a foul. 1-1 to Chenault. Hillsboro Central Valley won earlier today over Carrington 5-4. And the pitch. Stays alive, or just follows it back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chenault. So another close one here. Earlier game, Burroughs scored first. They went up 4-0. And Carrington tied it an inning later. And then Hillsboro Central Valley got 1 run in the top of the 6th, which ended up being the winning run as well. They hang on to that one 5-4. Cardinals had the tying run at third. There's a swing and a grounder. That's going to get into the gap as the second baseman was covering. And the runner will go for third, and he'll slide in. So it's going to be a single to right field for Chenault. And that takes Halfley to third. So runners at the corners now and nobody out. And it's Riley Richter, number 5 batter in the order for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. Burros led 2-0. Velva just tied it. Now the Burros looking to retake the lead here. Pitch from Nicholson. Curve misses high, a little by the chin. 1-0 to Richter. Richter 0 for 1, a walk and a ground out today, so grounded out his last at bat. Pitch from Nicholson. Missing again. So 2-0. 2 balls, no strike to Richter. Not much wind here in New Rockford. Great day. Sun is out. Outside, we started this morning at 10 a.m. It was 47 degrees. Now it's over 60. It was 61 degrees here first pitch for this game. Ball. Three and 1 to Richter. There's a walk. So Richter will reach. Bases are going to be loaded. Nobody out for the Burros here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to be Alexander Duffner, who's 1 for 1 today, a walk and a single. So the Burros, lots of opportunity here. That's some discussion at home plate. Get a courtesy runner. Let's see, running at first is, let's see if we can find out the number, hopefully. Gotta wait till he turns around and is back, and there's no numbers on the front for the Burros. Gotta get the numbers on the back there, and he's got his side to me, so we'll try and figure that out here shortly. Swing and a pop-up behind the plate. Catcher going back, and no play. It hits the top of the press box there, the big press box behind the plate. I think that's number 12, if I'm not mistaken. So that'd be Hunter Kleckner running at first. So it's 0-1 the count to Duffner. There's strike 2. So Nicholson coming right at Duffner here, the number 6 batter for HCV. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Duffner strikes out for out number 1. Big out there for Velva. Here's Elijah Smallbeck, who's 1 for 2, a fly out and a single today. Smallbeck, the left fielder, will dig in with the bases loaded and the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Smallbeck. Full line, and there's a fly ball. Second baseman dives and makes the play. They're going to double up the runner, and that's going to do it here. It's going to be another double play for Velva, their second. And Braden Bozzard at second made a nice play, and he doubled up the runner at third, and Bruner covered. So, be an inning-ending double play here, as that's going to do it. So, the second baseman, or the second base runner, is doubled up. That's Chenault on the double play. So, wow, Velva gets out of that bases loaded jam, and no runs across. All right. We've played 5 complete, and on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, we're locked at 2.
Central Valley Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you are in the sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Tyson Sumby, a senior at Central Valley High School. My favorite thing about Central Valley High School is the community, because we are well put together. Find your favorites at Hillsboro Central Valley Schools. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton. Or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Welcome back here. First pitch to Bruner. He fouls it down the left field line. So it'll be 0-1. So it'll be 2, 3, 4 batters here for Velva in the top of the 6th. We're tied at 2. So Bruner, Bodine, and Shep here to face Richter. That one's low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bruner. Bruner's 0 for 2, a couple of groundouts today. And the pitch swung on and foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're broadcasting here from the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, offering home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. And there's a grounder to third baseman across the diamond, and it's going to be a wild throw. It gets past the first baseman, and the runner will take second. Might be another error there. If it's going to be on Chenault at third or Miller at first. Either way, probably an error. So runner at second base. For Velva, so they got the go-ahead run at second. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Pitch to Bodine from Richter. There's a roller to short. Shortstop fires and got him. Nice dig out there by Miller at first. As Schlafly fires across for the 6-3. Runner takes third. 1 down now, so the go-ahead run at third for Velva. Here's Ben Shep, cleanup man for the Aggies. Ryan Opdahl. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. 436-5777. This is the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Here's the pitch home. Fly ball foul. What do we got for a count? 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Shep. Runner at third, 1 down for Velva, trying to take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. Or I'm sorry, the top of the 6th. And the pitch. Curve missing. So first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Shep. Pitch a grounder right past the pitcher. Second baseman dies. Comes out firing and got him. Nice play by Austin Cotton, as he kind of had a tough play and had to come up firing and fired out the runner Shep. So 4-3. Runner stays put at third. 2 down now. Here's Mason McPeak. McPeak 1 for 2, a single and reached on air. Facing Richter once again. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count to McPeak. And the pitch. Fly ball foul. No balls, 2 strikes to McPeak. McPeak 1 for 2, a single and an error. He singled his first time up. And the full line, and here it is. There's a fly ball back behind the plate, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes still to McPeak. Missing. So first ball. And the pitch. Fly ball, center fielder tracking, coming on. Shortstop going back. Makes the play right on the edge of the infield there, about 10 feet off the infield. So the shortstop Schlafly makes the put out. And McPeak is out. And that's going to do it here for Velva, but they'll leave the tying run stranded at third. All right, we will head now to the bottom of the 6th. And on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard, we're still tied at 2, Velva and Hillsboro Central Valley.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Miller grounds out 5-3, so now it's Tyson Sunby with one down. So Sunby has struck out twice. He'll face Nicholson here of Velva. Sunby, the right-handed batter, number 9 in the order. And let's see, missing again. So what do we got for a count? I think 2-1 now is a count to Sunby. Pitch missing, so it'll be 3-1 now to Tyson Sunby at the plate. Righty gets a sign and kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. So we count full now to Sunby. And here's the payoff. And a walk. Sunby reaches first and a one-out walk. Now be the leadoff man, Tyson Leshik, who's 0 for 2. A walk, flyout, and a flyout today off the bat of the leadoff man for the HCV Burros. Got Nicholson down for 97 pitches. This will be his 98th. That's what I got him down for. It's not official, though, by any means. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes to Leshik. Checks first and fires in. Missing again. 2-0 to Leshik. Ball gets away. Runner takes off. It's going to go all the way to the backstop. So Sunby at second now with 1 down. Nicholson looks in, and the pitch. Sharp roller, and that's going to get past the third baseman into left field for a base hit. And the runner will score. And so Hillsboro Central Valley has just taken the lead. Nice hit off the bat of Leshik right past third base. And that scores Sunby all the way from second. So Leshik an RBI single here, and he actually takes second on the throw in. So Hillsboro Central Valley has retaken the lead now, 3-2 over Velva. That'll get a visit to the mound. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you. which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cazette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
New pitcher now is Camden Clark for Velva Drake Animus. Hillsboro Central Valley has just taken the lead here now. And the pitch. High. To Austin Cotton. So it's 1-0 to Austin Cotton, who's 0 for 3 today. A strikeout, ground out, a couple ground outs actually. So Clark will take over for Nicholson. No position changes. So he just comes in. Clark now sets and fires. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cotton, I think is a count. Double check. Yep, should be 1-1. And the pitch. Low. 2-1 to Cotton. Swing a fly ball, foul. Be 2-2 now. And the pitch. High, a walk. That's going to put 2 on now. Still only 1 out. Now it's going to be Chase Halfley, the number 3 batter in the order for the Burros, who's 3 for 3 today. In this game, he's got 3 singles. He'll face Camden Clark and the pitch. There's a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Halfley. Base runners at first and second. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 2 now to Halfley. So Halfley quickly down here. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Clark. Missing inside. 1-2 to Halfley. Clark checks first and second and the pitch home. Gonna reach for 1 and follows it back out of play. So it's going to be 1-2 still to Chase Halfley. Now the pitch. It's a comebacker. The pitcher, he'll turn around and go to second base, and kind of a miscue there by Velva. Second baseman kind of tripped over the bag, and the shortstop was behind, not on the bag, so everybody's going to be safe. So Halfley will reach. Now bases are going to be loaded. Here's Braden Chenault. And pitch from Clark. Swing and a miss, strike one to Chenault. Chenault 1 for 2, a flyout walk and a single today. For the man at the plate, Braden Chenault for Hillsboro Central Valley. Here's the pitch. Makes contact, going to be a foul. 0-2. Chenault quickly down. So got Leshik at third, Cotton at second, and Halfley at first for Hillsboro Central Valley. They're up 3-0. I'm sorry, 3-2 on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard. And pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's going to be a strikeout. So Chenault strikes out. That's out number 2 now. Big out there. Here's Riley Richter, number 5 batter in the order. Richter digs in and the pitch. Curve in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Richter, who is 0 for 1, a walk, ground out, and a walk. So he's walked twice today. And the pitch. Strike 2. So Richter quickly down here now. Clark on the mound for Velva. Full line in the pitch. Just missing. 1-2 to Richter. Clark fires. Swing and a pop-up. And shortstop right on the edge makes the grab. So Richter pops up. And that's going to do it here for Hillsboro Central Valley. But they do come up with 1 run. They'll leave the bases loaded. All right, we'll head to the top of the 7th. And on the Tim Cassette Seed scoreboard is 3-2 Hillsboro Central Valley.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Halsted Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halsted, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halsted Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halsted Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Welcome back here, top of the 7th, and first pitch or second offering to Stefan. He grounds it to a shortstop for a 6-3 putout. So 1 up, 1 down. Here's Bossert now, and misses 1-0 from Riley Richter. Richter still on the mound here for Hillsboro Central Valley. I got him down for 68 pitches here in the top of the 7th. There's a fly ball in the infield. First baseman coming on, and boy, that was a nice play there by Miller as Bossert was running down the line and Miller avoided him and then stepped over the line and made the play about a foot or two in foul territory. So nice job there, and that's going to be 2 quick outs here. So now it's going to be Kraft. First pitch swinging, and it's going to be a fly ball. That's going to drop to right field for a base hit off the bat of Mason Kraft. So Kraft will have two. It's his second single today. So a 2-out single puts him at first. Now it's going to be Kason Larson, the number 9 batter in the order for Velva. So Velva will put the tying run at first with 2 down here. So Velva down to their last out in the top of the 7th and the tying run at first. Richter delivers to Larson. Pitches high, throw down a second, and not in time. Ball got away, I think. Yep, it did. So Kraft at second with 2 down. Tying run at second for Velva here with 2 down. Larson at the plate. Should mention our timeouts and in between, brought to you by Nodak Insurance, Brad Richter. There's a ball, so it's 2-0 to Larson. There's a fly ball. Right fielder makes the play. So the right fielder makes the put on a fly ball off the bat of Larson. And that's going to do it here. So, time of game, hour, 25 minutes. 3-2, Hillsboro Central Valley wins it over Velva Drake Animus, and Hillsboro Central Valley goes 2-0 on the day, and both games decided by 1 run. They beat Carrington earlier today 5-4, and they beat Velva here 3-2. And that's your final. So, Hillsboro Central Valley now 2-1 on the year, and Velva Drake Animus, they fall to 6-1 on the year. We're not going to get much time in between games because we still got Carrington Velva, so we're going to do a quick post game, and we're going to do our player of the game. That's brought to you by Enbridge. And so Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. And for the player of the game, we're going to go with Mr. Richter. Nice pitching performance there for Hillsboro Central Valley. 7 innings of work, 73 pitches, 2 runs, none earned, 2 strikeouts, 4 hits. So Riley Richter, your player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. And then also our connection of the game, and that's brought to you by HTC. Discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. Visit halsteadtel.com. And our Halfley to Miller connection, as they had a nice connection here today. Halfley, the shortstop, to Miller, the first baseman. So they're the connection of the game, brought to you by HTC. And then also we got to do our play of the game, brought to you by Agassi and your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And Sunbee gets our play of the game as he gets the go-ahead run in the bottom of the 6th, and that would prove to be the game winner as he scored the go-ahead run. And HCV holds on in the top of the 7th for the win. So that's our play of the game. And we also, okay, so that is it. And then we also want to mention as well that our in-between innings brought to you by Nodak Insurance, Brad Richter Agency. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. All right, so we're going to sign off for now, and we still got another game coming up. That's scheduled at 2 o'clock, Carrington and Velva. We'll probably be pretty close to schedule on that one. I might even be a few minutes ahead. So I'm going to sign off, and then you can click the next link for the next game, Carrington and Velva. That's coming up next. Thanks, everybody, for listening and watching. Thanks to all of our sponsors. And if you want to watch the next game, Carrington and Velva, just make sure to click the next link.